everybody. My name is Jana and welcome to the Space City Yarn Podcast. I am so excited today because it is giveaway day. I can't tell you how excited I am that we hit 50 subscribers this past week. I think we're at 59 or 60 now, but we hit 50 and that was exciting to me. I've been hearing a lot from you guys. You guys have been commenting and reaching out, and knowing that there's somebody out there who wants to listen to what I have to say and hear about all of my yarn adventures and misadventures with technology and just local whatnots is really fun for me. And so I decided to do a giveaway to thank you guys for following along and interacting and just being part of this community here. So for the giveaway, I've got three things. The first item is a skein of Bien Aimee hand-dyed in Paris yarn. It is her Cashmerino base. 75% merino, 15% cashmere, 10% nylon, and the color is azulita. It is a sock weight, fingering weight yarn, and it's super pretty, super bright. I love bright colors. I gravitate towards them, and neons and just bright, happy colors, and so this was really pretty, and I hope that somebody enjoys it as much as I enjoy looking at it. The second item in the giveaway, and whoever wins the giveaway will receive all three items. The second item is this Qing Fiber. It's fingering weight, and it is 100% merino wool. It is in the colorway hair. As you can see, a pattern emerging, bright speckles, bright colors, lots of neons and fun colors. So the winner will get these two skeins, as well as a set of stitch markers. I don't know if you can see them. We've got two lobster claw progress keepers, and then two regular kind of jump ring stitch markers for you guys. I don't know if they're in focus right now, but they're pretty cute. Pink. I like pink. But these are our stitch markers that we have for Space City. So those are our giveaway items. To enter the giveaway, I guess that's the important part, right? To enter the giveaway, all you need to do is just leave a comment on this episode, this video. Just leave a comment, just saying whatever you want to say. Give me some advice, or if you want to hear me talk about something specific, or if you have questions for me, just leave it as a comment, or even just say hi. That's enough for me. And if you comment, I will put your username into a random name picker at the end of this coming week. So Friday I will be doing the drawing, and then on Saturday I will record a video, and in episode 8, this is episode 7, in episode 8 of the podcast I will announce the winner. I'm also going to go post on Instagram about the giveaway. So if you want to go over there and give my post a like about the giveaway, that would be fun too. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, my Instagram handle is at Space City Yarn. I'm pretty active over there. I enjoy communicating with people on that platform as well. So head on over there and give us a follow. But at any rate, I'm pretty excited about the giveaway, and just really thankful to you guys about for sticking around and being a part of this with me. So with that being said, again, my notes. With that being said, I have a lot to talk about today and not a whole lot of time. This afternoon, my family and I, my husband Josh and my son Jeremy, we're gonna go have an early Thanksgiving dinner / birthday dinner with my mom and stepdad and my brother and his family, because my mom and her partner are going out of town for Thanksgiving, so we won't see them. They are going to New Jersey to visit some family up there, and so we'll get together early. But at any rate, so we're leaving in less than an hour to go there. So today I'm definitely on a schedule. So we'll see what I can do. If I seem rushed, it's because I feel rushed today. But the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day today, and I couldn't be more excited about some of the things I have to show you. So we'll hop right in. I had a lot of yarn mail this week, a lot of purchases. So I'll just kind of go through those real quick. My first one, and the one I'm excited about all of them, right? But the one I'm probably the most excited about is I ordered my very first yarn advent. I've always had a lot of FOMO around yarn advent calendars, and I've always seen all the Instagram posts and just not ever really purchased one before. But this year, as an early birthday, I've been saying that about all of my purchases recently, as an early birthday present to myself, I purchased Fable Knitwear's Deluxe Advent for 2024, and it came in the mail, and I am resisting the temptation to open it all right now. That would defeat the purpose of the Advent, right? It's so that we can, have something working up to Christmas, and just the excitement of every Sunday getting to sit down and open it and be surprised and have the experience last for longer than it would if we just received it and then opened it all up all at once and got all that dopamine in one big rush instead of overtime. But it came with these really cute little postcards. I really love her aesthetic. A little bookmark, little QR code for her new book, Romantic Knits. I'm gonna buy it. I really love her patterns, and I want to knit all of them. And then a little thank you card. Thank you for your purchase. I love her aesthetic, and I love when you get little cute things in your mail with the yarn you order. But it came all packaged in Christmassy paper. In the deluxe, in the basic Advent, you get 5 skeins, 5 different colorways on the base of your choice, with, I believe, a little gift, a little something extra in each Advent package. But for the deluxe version, you get the 5 skeins, 5 different colors in the base of your choice, the little something extra in each, like a little gift extra item in each package, and then you also get a skein of lace weight mohair in the same colorway as the main skein in the base that you chose. So I'm pretty excited. I can feel it. I'm trying really hard not to be a nosy Nelly, but she's labeled each package. Like this one's to be opened on the 3rd Sunday of Advent on the 15th of December. She made it really easy. And then there is, each one's labeled, and then this one's labeled with a Merry Christmas, so you know you open this one on Christmas Day. The first one is this coming week, not this weekend we're in now, but the coming weekend after Thanksgiving. Josh and I are going to Austin for a couple of nights. And so on Sunday, the first Sunday of Advent, we'll be in Austin. And so I'm going to open my first Advent package while we're in Austin. And maybe I'll do a little video opening Advent vlog of some sort, just to kind of let you guys enjoy it with me. But that's one of the things I got. Another thing I got was I ordered so many amazing dyers have put out all their Christmas colorways for the holiday, and Dragon Horde yarn was one of them. I ordered on the snowy tweed sock. Well, I think it just came on the snowy tweed sock, but this, I don't know, with the maybe if I took it out of this package, it wouldn't be so like it is. Here we go. The reflection was no bueno. Just throw that on the floor. But here's her little card. It's super cute. It's glittery. I love that. It's so pretty, and it's little like it's textured. It's pretty awesome. But this beauty is her a bookish Christmas sock set. And I love it. I am collecting sock sets already in preparation for 2025's year of socks for Jana. And so I've just been seeing all the sock sets in the Christmas edition colorways that people have been putting out, the dyers have been putting out. And so when I saw this one, I love Dragon Horde yarn. There's so many great yarn out there, so many great colors and dyers and bases, and just, it's so hard to when you don't have a lot of money to spend. Like, you can't just spend your entire income on yarn. You have to pick and choose. And so as much as I would love to just buy everything that everybody has, sometimes you don't get to. And so like Fable Knitwear, I don't get to buy. I haven't made that a priority to buy her yarn, and I haven't made it a priority to purchase much Dragon Horde yarn, though I have in the past. So I'm trying really hard to just kind of, moving forward for a little while, I would like to broaden my horizons when it comes to purchasing yarn, and not just keep getting the same stuff over and over again. Even though some of the stuff I get, I would love to keep getting over and over again, but I want to try new things and experience new things. So this is going to be some socks in 2025. It's gorgeous. I love it. And you can see the tweedy bits in here. Some greens and pinks and reds. There we go. And these gorgeous colors for the contrasting. So next, I did a quick video not earlier in the week when I got these, but I figured I'd show them again. I ordered from the Farmer's Daughter Fibres, their Spinster's Daughter, for for the 2024 Oxbow DRK sock cal to knit the Oxbow socks by Andrea Mowry. And so on the 28th, I'll be casting those on with these colors. They're beautiful. I'm excited. It's just gonna be all about socks. Even now, starting now, it'll be all about socks. The last item I got, well, in the mail anyways, I purchased some yarn from Ruby and Rose's yarn. And that's her. She's super cute. All of her colorways are super, super cute. If you don't follow her, you should go follow her on Instagram. Here's a QR code if you're interested. But she is super talented. She put out her Christmas sets and even did a restock of a few of them, which was wonderful. So I purchased 2 sock sets and 1 single skein from her Christmas set. This is the first one, and this one is the O Tannenbaum sock set. It's super pretty with this really, really pretty, gorgeous green teal color. I really love it. The next one I got was this one, and it's called Mistletoe Mixer. This is Mistletoe Mixer, and this is Glitzy, I think is what it's called. And for this one, this is O Tannenbaum, and this one is called Persian. The dark green is Persian, and this is the O Tannenbaum. And this one is the Mistletoe Mixer. And then the mini skein is Glitzy. And the base is for all 3 of these actually, the base is her soft rose base, and it is an 85% merino, 15% nylon 4-ply. It's 437 yards for 100 grams. And it's the softest, squishiest, most wonderful yarn. I love how she skeins it up into these fat skeins. Like they're chunky. And I don't know if it's the yarn, like the squishiness and softness of the yarn, or if it's because the way she skeins them up, but they are fat and they are chunky and they are just delicious. I love it. Even this one is super squishy and soft. But those are the sock sets. And then this is the single skein I got. This one is called Gingerbread. And it is, we know I love a good ginger, anything. It's just gorgeous. I love it. And look at the tags hiding some great color here. But this is also on the soft rose base, the same yardage. It's gorgeous and squishy and fat, and I love it. But those are my mail purchases that I got, that I ordered offline. I did go to a local yarn shop here in Houston called Nimble Fingers. Nimble Fingers is kind of half needlepoint, half yarn. And they've got some really cute stuff in there, but I purchased, I lost my my label here. Oh well, we'll see where it went eventually, maybe. But so I decided, and I got permission from Josh. Not that I needed permission, but I got agreement. He's in agreement with me. I got his agreement to decorate the Christmas tree this year entirely in knit and crocheted items, yarn. So every decoration that goes up on the tree, with the exception of the lights, will be either knit or crocheted. and I got a little bit of a late start on it because that is how I do. But I purchased a bunch of yarn from Nimble Fingers for this. I had purchased some Rowan cotton to make in this really pretty light pink and white to make some candy canes. This is Jane's pattern that I've been talking about, the candy cane ornament pattern. She's online right now. Her pattern's available on her Instagram under Oxford_knit. And we will be giving these kits, selling these kits at our meetup on the 8th for $5. So if anybody watching comes to the meetup we're having that Sunday, you can purchase a kit to make. It won't be in these colors. It'll be in a pretty reddish color and white, but it'll be fun. We're gonna make these ornaments and have a good time. But so I bought enough to make quite a few of these for the tree. I also bought some really great Coats & Co. DK yarn in several colors, and I have been making these really gorgeous ornaments. Now, these are crochet, as you can see. I am not as accomplished a crocheter as I am a knitter. Crocheting I can do, obviously. I crocheted first. I started crocheting when I was like 16, I think, 17. And I did that for a little bit, you know, as a teenager, just off and on. And then I discovered knitting, and while I do crochet occasionally, I never looked back, basically. And so I can follow a crochet pattern that's well written. I am not that great at it. My perfectionist brain doesn't like some things, and I make mistakes. Like here, you can see the gap when I ended up like at the beginning and end of this round. And I don't like that you can see the polyfill in between here. Does anybody have any suggestions on what I can do when filling these so that you don't like see polyfill? I don't like it. I love the ornaments, and from far away, and I guess nobody's gonna be coming up to my tree inspecting my ornaments. I mean, they may, if they see they're handmade and they're like, ooh, handmade ornaments, they may. But I don't think that they're gonna be like critiquing them necessarily. I'll be the only one critiquing them. I've already done it quite a bit. But you know, from far away. And so each one of these got a little better. Like this is the most recent one, and I figured out like what I was doing to create those gaps, and sort of like there's a little bit of one. I sort of fixed it, and it got a little better. But it's not perfect, but handmade things aren't supposed to be perfect, are they? They're just supposed to be handmade, wonderful things that you can make use of or enjoy looking beautiful on your tree. So I'm gonna make, I got 4 colors. I got this really pretty light pink, this maroonish red color, this gold, and the teal, the blue teal. And so I'm just gonna knit various combinations of these 4 colors for these ornaments until I have quite a few of them. I was thinking maybe doing 12 or 13, and then I'll have the candy canes, of course, and I have a pattern for, I should mention, so this pattern for the Christmas ornaments, these crochet Christmas ornaments, is I don't have it in front of me. Of course, I will put it in the show notes. It's a really great, easy to follow pattern, quick, really quick. I made 3 of those in a day. So those are also finished objects for this episode. So I'm doing those, and then I got a pattern for this garland by Lauren Aston Designs. It's called the Feel and Fine Knitted Garland. So I'm gonna knit that out of something I have in stash to go on the tree. And then I got this really cute pattern by the Knotted Nest. It's the Christmas tree and star garland crochet pattern. And to knit this, I purchased some yarn at Nimble Fingers. I got this Rowan Moordale. I got these two greenish colors for the trees. Some really pretty brown for the trunks and for probably the crocheted like garland string. And then I got this really pretty red color. It's also the Moordale, just I caked it up already for the stars. I do have some white cotton, but I don't think I'm going to do white on the tree. I want it to be colorful, and so for the stars on the garland, I'm just gonna do the red. And maybe put the garland on my fireplace mantle too, who knows. But this Moordale is Rowan, and it is 100 grams. It is here it is, 70% wool. It's Blueface Leicester and 30% alpaca. So it's pretty rustic, but it's soft, and it'll be perfect for a Christmas tree garland. I thought it was really pretty, so that's what I got. And I'm gonna work really hard over the next couple of weeks to finish all my Christmas decorations. I also found a pattern for a crochet star Christmas tree topper. I don't have any yarn to make it with that I like. It's super chunky wool yarn that needs to be used to make it, and I don't have a lot of bulky or chunky weight yarn. At least I have a couple of like balls of it, but none that are appropriate for my, not that it's not appropriate, the color isn't what I want for my Christmas tree topper, but we'll see. I'm figuring it out as I go. So needless to say, most of my other whips are on hold while I do these Christmas tree ornaments. And then I'll be doing my Oxbow socks the weekend after Thanksgiving. So that'll take up that time. So I probably won't be knitting too much on anything else for the next couple of weeks, just because of that. But I did want to show you, so I haven't, because I've been doing all this other stuff and work and working on Space City projects, I didn't knit a lot on my whips that are in progress. I got a little bit done on my halibut sweater. I did maybe 6 more rounds. I have about 12 more to go before I finish the color work. It is getting long. And I've knit it before, so I know that the yoke is kind of like deep and comes down pretty low. It's a pattern that's made to be oversized, and so it's going to come down longer. But if you're knitting it in a size that doesn't have a lot of ease and is more fitted, it's going to, where the arms separate for sleeves, where you separate for sleeves is going to be lower than where it should be or naturally is in a fitted sweater. And that concerns me a little bit. I did see on some finished objects of people with fitted that they, like, if their arms are down, you can't notice it very much, but if you lift your arms up, you can see the bat wings, like sweater, like webbing, I guess. I don't know. But I did see on somebody's reel on Instagram, I think her name is, her Instagram ID is Grace's Handmaids. She did this thing where she kind of just shifted so that she could split for sleeves early but still continue the color work chart, she took the yoke and she shifted it just a little bit so that right here where you would separate for the sleeves was between the halibut, the repeats. And so when she cast on for the underarm stitches, she had three fish on the front and then 2 on each arm instead of like one. Like it, the way she did it, I like that idea, and she kind of explained it a little bit, but it wasn't enough for me to really feel confident doing something like that myself. And I don't know if I feel confident enough to do it. I'd like to try, but maybe I'll put her ID in the show notes for Instagram, and maybe you guys can go check out the reel and let me know what you think about it, and if you have any suggestions. If you think I should just keep going as is with the pattern, or should I attempt to do what she did and split early? I don't know. But one thing I did want to show you guys that I had talked about last time that I did start was my sweet shop blanket. I did 1 square and I started on the second one. I picked a bunch of colors from Stash. I told you that. I picked colors from Stash, and the only one not from Stash was the solid, the main color. I started, and so with this, you kind of go with like weight. Each square should be a particular weight. Half of it is the main color, half of the weight is the contrasting color, and you kind of go based on like, she has you should cast on this many stitches and then do this pattern repeat, increasing until you get to X number of stitches, and then weigh your half triangle, because you start here in the corner and you do her pattern repeats until you've increased to I think it was, I don't remember, a certain number of stitches, and then you're supposed to weigh this, and you should have between 8.5 to 9 grams for this. That's how much this half should weigh. And if it weighs too much, you're supposed to rip out a couple of rows until it weighs the right amount. Or if it weighs not enough, you're supposed to keep going until it does weigh the right amount. So it's not so much about the number of stitches you have as it is the weight. And so when I got to the number she suggested you be at when you finish the increases, it weighed too much. So I ripped out a couple of rows until it weighed enough, and so that's how many stitches I have. Well, then you do the pattern like decreasing. You attach the main color and then you decrease until you get to this corner. And then when connecting this color, you're supposed to pick up a certain number of stitches along this edge, and the number of stitches that you pick up, she suggests a number of stitches, like a basic number based on her numbers. But if you ended up here with a different number of stitches, your pickup stitches here are going to be different too. And so she gives you a formula to figure out how many stitches to pick up along this edge, and then you're supposed to pick up 1 extra from the contrast color edge, and then cast on 1 more to go back and forth. Well, I did that, and I knit, doing the increase and decrease pattern, and it was maybe, I was 2 stitches too many for what I should have the same number here as I had right here when I finished, but I didn't. I had 2 stitches too many. Well, I went back and I calculated and I counted and I was like, what did I do wrong? I don't know if it was me or if it was the pattern, but I had to drop one stitch right here at the end because I had picked up one here, right? And then I had one here and got here and did the things. Well, here I had to drop this one to end up with the correct number of stitches here. So now I have this weird, like, here's the edge, but I have this weird gap here where it's not even. And so I'm gonna have to, luckily I will be picking up more squares, attaching more squares along here. And so I'll be able to kind of maybe try and fix it, but I think I'm not going to follow her exact calculations moving forward. I'm just going to do my own calculations so that I end up with the right number of stitches by the time I don't know. It's going to be weird, but regardless, I'm excited about all the colors I chose. These are 2 of them. And then I also had this one. I don't have a lot of time to talk about. I'm going to put what they are and the colorways in the show notes. I don't have a lot of time to talk about that now, but here's 3 others that I chose, and I have 6 colors. So the 2 I showed you, here we go. All of these are my colors for the Sweet Shop blanket. So I'm pretty excited. I love pastels and neons, soft pastel neons and that kind of colorways. I wouldn't wear them. I don't wear them so much, but I love looking at them. So I think a blanket's the perfect place for these stash skeins that I've been saving and haven't used. But that's it for today. I gotta jet. It's time to go. My husband's about to walk in any second now. I hear him out in the driveway. But to recap, giveaway, please comment and subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. We're celebrating and we're excited. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm so happy to be in this community with you and can't wait to see where we go with this. Happy Saturday, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.